the tale of two halves. Boston did a great job of staying with whatever their game plan was. I thought in the first half we did a great job, even to start the game, of playing the right way, just making simple plays, touching the paint and spraying it. We had 12 sprays in the first half, and that's the way we want to play. They're a good defensive team, and good defensive teams usually are a heavy shift team. They want to protect the paint. And I thought our first 10 possessions, we had probably 5 wide open catch and shoot threes that just didn't go in, that normally go in. But our guys stayed with it. They didn't go away from the way we play the game of basketball. And finally the shots started going in. And then, our defense picked up a little bit. And we went on a big run. Our second unit, Tyler, Jordan, I think Josh was out there, Yabu, those guys, maybe Mikhail might have been mixed in, or OG might have been mixed in. Those guys were really, really good. Jordan ended up being our defense player of the game, but because he sparked us, I thought, defensively during that time. But it could have been anybody. Tyler ended the game with, I think, 4 or 5 deflections, if not more. Josh, man, a monster. Now, Josh could have easily got it as well. He guarded everybody. Not only did he guard everybody, he had 6 offensive rebounds, 8 defensive rebounds. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. 14 rebounds in 19 minutes. Just a phenomenal game doing the dirty stuff by Josh. And again, I thought that group, they were huge for us in the second quarter, helping us get the lead. But in the second half, again, tale of two halves. I thought their pressure bothered us a little bit. We had 16 turnovers. The first half we had 16 assists. Second half we had 7 assists. And so when we were touching the paint, we weren't spraying it. We were taking tough shots when we touched the paint, and it resulted in them getting a nice little run and making a game of it. So give them a lot of credit. I know they feel like they could play better. I truly believe we could play better. We just got to keep trying to string it together for 48 minutes the right way.
Mike, you talked about work in progress. You should shift the lineup today, cat back to center, and do some here. Just kind of what was your thinking there?
We just wanted to do that because they started small. They had, 4 guards along the perimeter, and I wasn't sure how fair it'd be for Ariel and or Cat to guard one of those guards to start the game. And we feel like we're extremely versatile, this team is, and we can play a lot of different ways, and that's why I made the move.
Any idea what's wrong? I know you weren't able to put OG back in the game. Any idea what's wrong with him?
No, I could have put him back in. He was cramping. He was cramping, yeah.
Will you go with a couple different starting lineups eventually, you think, based on the opponent, or will you settle on one and just stick with that?
Just gut. If I feel that we need to match up, I may go that way. If I feel that we don't, I may go this. Again, all our guys need to be ready to play, whether it's starting the game or finishing the game or playing in the middle of the game. So the starting lineup is nice, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter much to me. Now, to those guys in the locker room, most of them, maybe it does, I don't know. But I have a lot of confidence in this entire roster, so we could start a lot of different ways.
Mike, what did you think of the looks from downtown that the Celtics were able to generate? I know a lot of things go with the quality of they were able to get from behind them.
I thought they got some good looks too, and they knocked some down. In the same breath, I thought we did as well, and that's kind of what happens, especially versus a good team. They're extremely well coached. They play hard. They move a lot, and they do a good job of trying to share the basketball.
I think you guys had 19 or 20 offensive rebounds, something like that. It's pretty high. You talked before the game about just the importance of that and the offense crashing the glass from the corners. How happy have you been with guys like Mikhail and OG the first game, just getting in there and mixing it up, and obviously Josh tonight?
No, it's been great. We haven't shot the ball well, for quite yet. We were 38%, I think, a little over 38% from the 2 tonight. Decent from the 3 at 37, 38%. But the 21 offensive rebounds, and I said it, Josh was an absolute monster on the glass. And then Cat had 6. And then everybody else, you talk about Yabusele, he had 3 in the short minutes, and everybody else sprinkled in with 1 or 2 here. And so the effort on the glass is helping us generate wins while we're still trying to at times find out how to play the right way offensively. But we're getting there, and we're learning every day.
How, I guess, encouraging was it for you to see Josh, his game time decision tonight, still hitting the floor, hitting the glass? It didn't look like there was anything with his back just for him to play and to play like a healthy player.
Yeah, no, it was great. Again, getting him around 20 minutes tonight was our goal. If it was a little bit more than that, then great. He ended up playing 19, so he was close. And to have the game that he had in that short amount of time was phenomenal to watch. And again, it adds to our team. It adds to the versatility of our team. It adds to the defense end of the floor when it comes to us guarding and being able to do a lot of different things. So I was excited to see Josh out there.
We'll do 2 more right here. How would you evaluate Towns so far as that sort of hub and his decision-making with the ball and sort of the quickness that you guys are getting into actions through him?
Pretty good. He missed a lot of time, so he's playing a little catch-up, but he's doing a great job, especially for the amount of time that he's been able to practice. I think he missed two or three preseason games. Missed 2 or 3 preseason games. He missed the practices along with it, and so he's kind of learning on the fly too. And with us playing 4 and 7 nights, it's hard to practice, and so they have to keep learning during the flow of the game. They got to keep learning, watching film, and us talking to him. And I give him a lot of credit because he's doing a great job of trying to learn all 5 positions.
There was a point tonight where you guys were leading them in fast break points, I think 17-0. Is that what you consider this team's strong suit, this ability to turn defense into offense and be able to repeatedly generate offense through that?
100%. Again, defensively, we can be a monster of a defensive team as a group. And I think our guys know it. And, when we get that ball off the glass or we create a turnover with our activity, we just have so many weapons and so many guys that can push the pace. We want to be able to attack before that defense is set. And we showed flashes of it tonight. We just got to try to string it together now for a little closer to 48 minutes.